And here we are.
This certainly looks fun to try and cross.
So many floating platforms.
So many high places to fall from and have to start again.
Well, that teleporter isn't ominous and foreboding in the slightest.
Seriously. So, this is the last world, basically.
Yep, we gotta apply everything. Well, we gotta apply most of the things we learned. We apply everything we learned at the final boss. And then some. But this will be sort of our final test, so to speak.
That kind of throws me off, because I'm used to, like, 6 worlds, or, like, I don't know, 7 worlds, or even 8 worlds, but 5 worlds, I wouldn't say it's a disappointment, but it is a break from the norm, I guess.
It's an odd number, but it seems right, honestly.
Well, I suppose it's because it feeds directly into the ending boss, so, like, it's kinda 6, but not really.
Oh. It's the very first multiplayer map I think I ever played. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's in the enemy base, is the Sunken Scroll. Can I just say tower control? Fuck me, that was fast. Tower control in this particular stage is a bitch.
If you need a break-off point, I will say to the right of the map.
It's cool, I know where it is, mate.
The tower control route here, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's like got this really weird route where it kind of goes through the middle, like over pits and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, that's kind of obnoxious.
Actually, the one thing I tend to do on this map in multiplayer is I won't actually ink anything at the start. I'll just run straight forward.
Uh-huh.
And head towards the middle of the map as quickly as I possibly can and try and take out as many people as I can, sort of going up that same route, because by the time they're sort of... Because a lot of people are focused on inking their beginning territory when they don't necessarily need to.
Uh-huh.
They can do that whenever they want to, basically, because nobody else can ink it except for you. So I just ignore all that. I go straight into the middle of the map and wait for them. And since I have the vantage point, I can just shoot them from there, and I can give my team a significant head start in inking the middle portion of the map.
Okay.
Pizza time!
So I was wondering what that was, actually.
Yeah, the signs in this map, I think it also applies to some of the other maps as well, but they'll apply your Yerd Miiverse posts.
Well, I had to make a brand new profile in order to play this, and pro tip, if you want to just play through the story properly again, there you go, that's how you do it, you just make a new Wii U profile.
Yeah, I think if you don't actually have any Yerd posts, it'll just take some random, like, most popular ones or something like that, if I recall correctly. But any Yerd posts you make, they'll show up more often.
It's kind of a weird system, the way that, like, they only limit you to one save file per account. Like, I can understand when it's cartridge-based games, because, like, limited space, but, like, it's a Wii U, we've got a hard drive. Like, you're just inconveniencing us, making us have to get another profile put together.
I'm trying to figure out how I even get to the other side of the map. I may be thinking of something, like, completely unrelated to the Sunken Scroll. Oh, wait, no, yeah, here we go. I was right, everyone else was wrong.
No one was arguing it.
Especially that guy.
Yeah, we were just nodding our heads and agreeing.
Whoa, okay, wasn't expecting that.
So what are you doing in our turf, boy?
Remember, make sure to ink your base if you're ever playing Turf War. It's free real estate.gif.
I tend to not do it at the start. Like, towards the end I definitely will, unless there's a weapon I specifically want to get the special for before I start actually getting into the brunt of the fight. But usually, when I die for the first or second time, when I respawn, I can just ink all the turf there. Getting some of that middle estate during, like, the first 30 seconds, I perceive, at least, to be much more important.
I seriously have to question a lot of the AI in single player for like the Octo lanes, because a lot of them just seem to be fighting someone who's not me.
It's part of their training program.
They're trying to psych me out.
Like, they're imagining dudes and they're just going around going pew 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 pew.
Truly, masters of the art of warfare. Rumble at the Rig is an awesome name for a level.
It's like a pay-per-view event.
Alright, lay it on us. Wow.
This will be me in 20 years' time. No, this will be me when the Final Fantasy VII remake happens.
Finally, after 3,000 years.
Well, 12,000 actually, in this case.
You see that thing at the top, that Wii remote and classic controller whatever thing? Well, it's just the Pro Controller on the Wii. That's an actual thing that people found out way after the fact.
Yeah, that just looks like such a clunky way to try to play the game. I can't even picture trying to do it.
I just figured it was an effigy.
No, man. It's the real deal.
Like our plays to the Nintendo Lords, with this Wii U controller, strung together with a Wii Remote Plus.
I will save the Wii U, even if it takes 5,000 blood sacrifices to do it. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's all coming back to me now.
It just feels like so disheartening getting lost in the hub world there.
Oh no, because I'm not you, Flame.
Yeah.
Nice response.
It's just like when I'm just walking around and I'm thinking, like, in a level, at least, like, okay, there's challenges there and things, but now I'm just sort of walking backwards and forwards trying to find something, like, yeah, okay.
Spongy Observatory.
Huzzah.
Alright, let me have a look at this a second. You're looking for an area with several sponges.
Really, Volt?
Okay, I'll give you, but if you want a better clue than that, I mean, have a forgive why you would possibly need one. A Twinticle Octo Trooper with several sponges.
Okay. I'm confused.
It will make sense when you see it.
Ow. Rude?
I wonder what would happen if they tried to jump on you and the sponge shrunk at the exact right time and they just fell to their doom.
I want to explain what happened there. The whole X's jump thing happened again.
Yeah.
I mean, heaven forbid, 15 years ago we only had 2 buttons and a directional pad if we were lucky.
Alright, Grandad, calm it down. Oh, wait, I think I saw it. How to get down there, though, is the question. Oh, down here.
Use them sponges. You may want to take out that dude first, though, otherwise he will probably ruin your day.
I'm trying to do...
Wow, this guy seems really intent on ruining your day. That rapid fire does not mess around when it comes to these sponge mechanics, yo.
That's one of them instructions that's way easier to say than to do.
There you go. See? My instructions made sense in the end.
Now I can stop having a panic attack.
Not many more to go.
No, not really.
I mean, if you go in there with the intent of finding these things to begin with, it makes the whole process a whole lot easier.
I just find the levels are only truly complete if I have the Sunken Scrolls. But again, that's the OCD part of me coming out.
Well, it just doesn't seem truly complete unless you do. I mean, I don't think that's OCD, that's just game logic, really. So it's like, yeah, I completed a level, but I didn't get to collect them.
Oh, this guy looks like a dick.
He really is. And all the enemies respawn as well.
Of course they do.
But it's cool because my Inkzuka respawns as well.
Get a second shot.
At the big time.
Oh, yes.
There we go. That was the guy who's giving me trouble, so...
Fuck him, the others should be alright.
Yeah, the rapid fire ones are the ones that are going to give you the... They're going to give you the toughest struggle. That was the word I was looking for.
This is why you should really keep a dictionary at your side. Just an MTOM pro tip.
Yes, of course! And! That was the word I was looking for.
Sorry, Thesaurus. Okay, now I just feel bad for being an asshole.
Oh no, it's fine.
We'll make it up to you.
It's something that tends to happen with me a lot. Even with the most basic train of thought, I can oftentimes sort of get stuck briefly. Like, I'll know exactly what I want to say, but then I just think, hold on, yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a nervous tick or something like that, I guess.
How did you guys fare when it came to World 5? I know they're not technically different worlds, but it's ingrained in me to call them such.
Honestly, I think this is probably the world that gave me the most trouble. Mostly because those sponge platforming things can become very difficult with bombs and miniguns being thrown at you to thwart your jumping efforts. But aside from that, not overly difficult. Of course, the boss was the one that sort of gave the most challenge, but as far as levels go, I'd say this is probably the one that gave the most challenge.
I'm not good at juggling the sponges and the enemies shooting me.
It's all about that management. Kill dude, obtain sponge. That's how you do.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Also, I find the bombs, they don't tend to do much here for some of the sponge platforms. They just sort of bounce off pathetically and then just fall down into the never-ending abyss.
See, I thought that was a jump pad for a second, so I got kind of confused.
Why aren't you throwing me? Please throw me.
It's a circle on the floor. Must be a checkpoint or a jump pad.
I like how I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but I just like how it tells you, yep, this is the end of the level.
Yeah, final checkpoint, the music ramps up a bit as well. It's a very nice transition.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Shaking that ass.
Volk, please. They're not even human.
Well, that's how the song goes. I'm sorry if I'm trying to make obscure references to songs.
It's not really obscure, but
Exactly. There you go, Flame knows what I'm talking about.
that's not always a positive sign.
How do you keep track of the Octolinks? Because obviously they make a little bit of a chirp when they're near you, but here you have the sponges, so you can keep track of them that way as well.
To be honest, I just use the sponges to knock them off and then put them into the hole.
Really?
Yeah, if you expand the sponges, they actually get moved over and they kind of fall over.
Ah, yeah, I never even thought of that. I'm not saying you're smarter than me or anything, just that I didn't think of that particular tactic.
No, of course not. We want to give the viewers the wrong idea.
Time for the Grand Hunt Mark III.
Calamari Shanty.
I think you can actually take that and play it properly. So that's a proper piece of music right there.
It's been a very long time since I ever had to read music, so I'm curious how it would turn out with me, but okay.
We will need to go to YouTube after this and look it up.
Yeah, someone's probably done an interpretation of it.
You know they have. That's the one that takes you all the way up, I believe.
Or it's a shortcut back down, one of the two.
Do you need one?
Yeah, but the thing is, what I ended up doing was I actually went up all the way to the top trying to find some of these damn kettles. So I was just like, okay, I'm all the way up here, I still haven't found the damn thing. And then having that shortcut was actually quite handy to get back down and back up again once I actually found the level I was looking for. So it's nice that they kind of offer that. Stealth kettle.
Let's go.
The most dangerous of all the Octarian weaponry.
Ah, sons of bitches.
Splat Switch Revolution.
Welcome back to Eggman Land.
It is kind of similar.
Except it's not nearly as irritating and not filled with 40 minutes of Werehog level if you're playing the Wii version.
The Werehog's okay and that... Can't even finish the sentence.
It's ready now.
Alright, what's the cut-off point, Bob?
Okie dokie. All about flipping switches, so no surprise you have to flip a switch in order to get the 20-second scroll.
Okay.
2 Octo Troopers will be your clue here.
Okay. See again, that's fine. Just a little bit of a clue. Don't need the exact location.
So what did you make of these moving platforms then?
It's just an extension of everything else that's come before. You've had invisible paths, you've had platforms that spin around, you've had platforms that go in and out. Why not ones that are switch activated?
Well, we need platforms that shake it all about now at this point as well.
Oh yeah,
you do
the
realise
hokey
that's right.
cokey platforms.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I can only have one or the other? Well, whatever, I'll go with the offense.
When in doubt, go for the aggressive option.
Oh god, there's so many of them!
It's like you thought 4 was bad, now let's throw 8 at you. You weren't prepared for that, were you?
I like how there's that little bit of wall around the edge except for on one side. It's like you meant to lure them off the edge or something.
It's like, you're trapped in here with us now. I like how it all transforms as well in this part as well. It's just like, now this is the next stage of this transition.
So it was 2 Octolink troopers. Or Octarian troopers. Where's Volt gotten to? Have you fallen asleep, young man?
No. I'm just looking over it again just to make sure. It just says 2 Octo Troopers will appear out of nowhere.
Like, I could see that was going to happen before it happened.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because you had already mid-jump.
Plus, this way it's more entertaining.
True.
But yeah, you're looking for 2 Octo Troopers that will appear out of nowhere.
Hello? I'm scared.
Is he just upside down staring at the wall?
I think this is what you meant by them appearing out of nowhere.
Oh, right, I see what's going on.
Oh, what's happening?
Suddenly, Metroplex! You can just imagine, like, the guy who was stuck to the ceiling at one point was just thinking, he didn't mean to get there, but he just got stuck there trying to pull off a stunt for all his mates, and he's just like, well, I guess this is my life now.
I'm not sure if this is the one you meant.
While you defeated them, you need to move to the back platform now.
Back platform, okay. Not seeing anything here. Maybe it's on the next one. Let's have a look. A little bit of a shufty. Yeah, I saw a box there.
Yeah, there's you 2 of them, weren't there?
That was kind of ambiguous because, yeah, you know.
You had to make sure you had the right one and all that.
Now I have to be really careful here because you have to hold the button to go up a wall, but that also activates that. Can I ink the wall a little bit more?
They don't make it half precarious, do they?
Thank you very much, Volk, Keeper of the Tome.
I'm gonna make a book and sell it at Waterstones.
And then get flagged for copyright. Come on, guys, bring out your heavy artillery already.
That'll come before long, don't worry. About another 4 levels, and we'll have the heaviest of artillery.
I asked for more, they gave me more.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Indeed. Oh yeah, launchpad hype.
I love how they get so excited about every launch pad that appears.
Better a launchpad than a bounce pad, I guess.
Definitely.
Oh, I don't like platforms that move without my say-so.
I did not permit this.
Platform you obey only me.
Bye.
It's like the 3rd time that's happened in this playthrough.
I'm off to Barbados.
See ya. Right, where do I need to go? Probably over there, where the checkpoint is. Hadoy? No, Tom.
Is that one you've just pinned on?
Don't want to talk about it.
So he was backtracking just to make sure he knew exactly where he was.
Yeah. Thank you, Volk. Appreciate it.
And who says I don't ever do anything for you?
Yeah. You're a star, mate, you and Flame.
Kind of feel bad for making fun of you now.
Don't worry, he'll find some way to make it so you don't have to feel bad anymore. That's usually how this thing works.
You will go together.
It's like, let's make a pact.
I will find the switch. You ain't gonna send me on a ruse cruise for the 2nd time, it was right there. What is that?
Don't know, but it's reminding me of one of the planets from Mad Space, and so I'd rather we move away from it.
Yes, let's.
It is a planet dedicated to broadcasting Sky Digital.
Well, Inklings have got to get their high quality TV, haven't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's one thing more important than turf wars and being fresh. It is high-def TV.
Damn, man. That guy went in hard.
Did the 4K TV survive the apocalypse?
He went so ham he turned wild boar.
Sorry, Flame, what was that, mate?
So, did the 4K TV survive the apocalypse?
4K TV?
Yeah, 4K is meant to be like the new resolution thing or something like that.
Ah, okay.
You know, like Super HD, even though you won't notice it on any kind of TV that you can actually fit in your house.
You know, as if this wasn't difficult enough, they now put the big-ass Roombas in a small space.
Quick.
There we go.
I like how one of them like has the key thing on there as well. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this thing around with me. Nobody cleans up after their own rubbish anymore.
Oh, okay. That got a bit tense for a second.
You won the prize!
I did it! I saved the world. I'm gonna watch some JonTron after this. What, are you questioning my choices? My lifestyles, Flame?
No.
Suppose all you can really do is rewatch the old stuff, considering how long it takes for them to release new stuff.
You watch when this goes up, we'll have like 10 new videos in a week or something just to say fuck you to us.
Then my plan would have worked.
Something you may not notice in this lore piece.
I'm goading him to release new content. That's the plan, you see.
If I may finish, the bottom right. Hindered.
Right. I won't follow him.
I guess I just won't
So
fucking...
saith the Judd.
I won't fucking talk anymore. It's fine.
It's the Judd seal of approval. They're adding these to the new scrolls as they go along now.
That was very lucky.
Lucky or skilled?
3 more stages to find. Maybe I should go to the places I haven't actually visited yet. I guess that's what we call process of elimination. Yeah. Not sure what to think about the sound effect where you go along the ink lines.
It is a bit, out there.
Right, let's keep going up. You'd have to go up eventually anyway, so...
May as well. You could probably activate the ink platform there as well to get yourself back down.
Oh, yeah. Activating platforms. It's all part of the Splatoon experience.
Stealth Kettle Simulator 2015.
I like how the light on the back of your thing activates when you're ready to throw... I don't know why they give you access to bombs in the hub, but whatever.
Oh, let's just roll with it.
Level 25. Ah, yes, this one I definitely remember. I think.
Alright then. Just let me know if you need the, point anyway.
You gave me the cut-off point, you may as well.
Okay. What you are looking for are Octotroopers spawning on top of flooders.
Okay. Although I think to get to that point, you have to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery.
Yeah. And I mean, it's after that point as well.
Yeah.
Just in case it's all like that, looking around after you've defeated them immediately.
First and foremost, gotta find the key. My kingdom for a key. That's not fair. He gets to go through it.
Here's Johnny!
I don't think I want to, like, go away just yet. My collectible, like, radar is going mad right now.
It's like knowing it's somewhere, but where, sort of thing.
I'm sure it's up there, but getting on top of the platforms... Like, I think you come back, like, you jump across these at one point.
Well, if you go on the jump pad now, you should do the next part of the,
Ah, yes.
And then that's when the dudes spawn.
Good stuff. Wow, shit.
Damn, that guy almost wrecked you.
Ah, no! Ah, ah.
Oh man.
Impending doom.
You are cornered.
Get the vibe, it's going to be very easy to accidentally fall underneath them while you're trying to do the top platforming section.
Oh yes, you would be right. Oh, okay, let's do this without panicking like a little bitch this time. A little bit of armour, never goes amiss. No, I want to actually go this way, thank you. Ah, oh, son of a bitch, go the way I want you to go!
No, the crates have forsaken me.
Right, it's live. What are you gonna do?
Take 3.
I'm a platforming expert. I do this all the time. Fail, that is.
You seem to be doing a lot of it right now, so I believe you.
Look, alright. I brought you on here to sycophantically praise me. I didn't want any of this constructive criticism, or whatever the kids are calling it these days.
Next time, get someone who'll pay attention to the contract.
Wait.
Yeah, I think there's like another way. No, I think this is right.
No, it says here you have to ignore the launch pad.
Oh, what's that box there?
You need to go past it.
Go past it. Wait, yes. Yes, I remember.
Is this a little bit of subtle trickery they're doing here?
This is a bit of a ruse cruise moment.
This is where you have to manipulate the camera a bit to sort of catch on.
Yep.
And now you get what is probably equivalent to a bonus stage more than anything else, really.
Alright, good stuff.
Wait, is that bottomless pit next to that little section?
Yep.
Oh, Christ.
Square donut-shaped bottomless pit. You know, just in case you had the impression that you could sort of jump carelessly.
Yeah.
Right, there's a lot of octo snipers in this bit, so let's get a cracking. Ha 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 ha!
I see what you did there.
He saw what I did. There's the key.
They didn't do a very good job of hiding that one compared to some of the other keys they've hidden around so far.
Well, they've got massive articles of war. I don't think they need to.
The imposing nature is enough.
Don't come this way.
No, he's coming this way.
I'm gonna play a trick on him.
Watch as he turns straight back around.
Heard you talking shit like I wasn't gonna find out.
It's like you want to fucking go.
Man, there's so many of these guys. Oh my god. We are having fun times, no need to Splatfest me.
Ha, stealthy. They never knew it was me.
Didn't suspect a thing. Nope. Wait, another key? Alright, because I just unlocked one thing, okay.
This is actually a shorter level, but it gives the illusion that it's a lot longer than it actually is because of sort of like this multiple floor tiered thing.
It's kind of the thing you get with these more closed in sort of areas. Like, you're not really moving much, but you're doing a lot of stuff.
Oof, that was close.
The maddest of jumping skills.
And we're here, good stuff. Oh, only a couple more levels to go, and we're in Flavor Country. We're kind of late to be bringing this up now, but, well, apparently I'm low on power. Don't care, I'm going to be a maverick. I think we can eke it out. And also, if you pass the goal with a little bit of armour, it gives you a bit of an ore bonus. Oh, the impending doom reports, these are always fun.
With the Judd mugshot as well.
Giving it all this. Alright, where to now?
2 more left. And these are going to be the hardest ones to find, you can just tell. Alright, I believe that... yeah, that's the platform to get to the final boss.
Oh wait, there's one.
Yeah, there's one down there. Just getting right up to the top can give you a better perspective of where things should be.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you see a big blank space with not any levels near them, then you can probably bet your bottom dollar that's going to be where one is.
Let's see how far I can get without the battery actually crapping out.
The battery's actually the final boss.
I like that one Devil's Third review, where it says, a positive of the Wii U gamepad's poor battery life is that it will shut off and you won't have to play this anymore.
That did crack me the fuck up. That game, it seems like one of them deliberately edgy sort of things from what I've seen of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's worked so well every time any other publisher's tried it.
Darn, I got splatified. It's like Spotify, except you die.
I don't remember streaming this album.
Right, a little bit of armour. Probably won't help against the massive nuclear strike, but we'll see. Right, you want to give me a cut-off point, Mr. Volk?
You will break over the balloon, which will show exactly where the scroll is. It's just a matter of getting around to it. So you'll know where it is. Just have to work out how to get there.
Oh. Yeah, it's right there.
Kind of teases you with it, thinking, bet can't get this.
It's tantalising.
Hey, move here.
Oh, time to activate the bubbler.
You got 2 layers of armor as well. I think you'll be alright.
Better safe than sorry.
We are pretty decked out.
The thing with the bubbler for me is I've always wanted to make use of it, but the loadouts that I pick... by the way, I use the aerospray. RG, I think it is.
MG is the silver one, RG is the golden one.
Okay, it's the silver one. Apparently I'm not cool enough to have the golden gun.
You only need a few extra levels. I think the RG is not as good either, because sometimes the ink mines are a little bit underwhelming. They're great in the tower control mode, though. You just plonk them straight on the tower, and they can't do anything about it.
Okay, now I've got to find a key. Any of you guys see a key on my way over here?
I can't say I saw one off the top of my head, no.
That armor will probably come in handy.
Probably will. I may need to go back towards the middle bit, I would have thought.
Oh, it's right there. The optimal vantage point if you're ever playing like Turf War, by the way.
Yep. Another great place for my dynamo roller.
Oh shit! I'm okay.
I like how there's enough of a pause between the ink strikes you might forget to look out for them, and then suddenly it's like, fuck, I'm cornered.
This is the last fight with this guy, I believe.
Yep, this will be the last time we see him. And his, well, not his like, I think we see his like a little bit later on. But this will be the last time we see the king of all the fatties.
I'm gonna be honest, these fights are a joke.
Yeah, they're not entirely all that tricky, honestly.
It's the challenge of getting to the guy, really.
Yep, pretty much. Just one more to go until final boss time.
And thus begins the great search of our time.
Will the great search of our time also include finding the charging cable for your gamepad?
Oh, this is the saddest one. So Judd was cryogenically frozen, and then all... Okay, I have to take away from this really somber scene. There's loads of, like, vacuum-packed treats next to him.
You know, just to ensure they're not taking this too seriously.
And what looks like a can of Pepsi or something.
Or other branded soft drink.
That's how Judd, the judge, by the way, came to exist in the future with the Inklings. He was cryogenically frozen, and his master died. Happy Christmas!
There's more to the point as well. I'm not entirely sure if it is ever brought up on how he was able to talk.
He's smart, I guess?
Well, if he's cryogenically frozen for 10,000 years, unless he sort of like had tapes on repeat of his voice or something. It's like, here are the phrases you may need in 10,000 years.
So when's he gonna wake up and go fight Mavericks then?
You always gotta ruin it, don't you, with your fucking weeb references.
Come on, Mega Man X isn't weeb.
Yes it is, it's the epitome of weeb.
Okay, I can't win.
No, you can't.
God damn it.
Where is this last one? That looks suspicious. Take me away. That really didn't do anything.
That's what I thought as well when I got to this point. I was thinking, surely this must lead me somewhere. No, it really didn't.
You lied to me, FanCube, you lied. Where the fuck is this last one?
It's like I waited over a decade for you and all you brought me was disappointment.
I'll find you. Oh boy. Where are you?
One way or another.
You watch, it's going to be really fucking obvious as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is actually one of the less obvious ones, if I remember correctly. It's really, really weird. But I can't actually remember off the top of my head which one it actually is.
I meant to do that. Utterly and completely.
Here we go.
Hey, there we go. well, not entirely obvious, but it was like in one of those little areas we didn't exactly give the full comb over to.
Alright, Vault, play it on me, baby.
Alrighty, which one was this one again?
This is 24.
24. Pinwheel Power Plant. You're looking for an Octo Trooper on top of a pinwheel.
Not as vague as you might think.
No, I figured with that one it's not going to be nearly as cryptic as the others.
There's 2 jump things here.
Is it time to just take a gamble?
Oh, okay, never mind. That was an existential crisis for no reason. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here. There we go. Now, that level before was actually the last one of the game, which is why it revealed Judd's origin. So, this can be a little bit of an anticlimax if you're viewing the levels out of order.
It'd be like, and so Judd was cryogenically frozen for 10,000 years in his own dies. Meanwhile, check out these fresh cloves!
Booyah, baby. Oh, I'm not seeing any guys on the pinwheel platforms just yet.
No, I think you're pretty safe so far. This is just a weird platformy type bit. No pinwheel platforms to be seen here.
Wow, this was a pretty big level, actually. Ah, over there.
You see, I never actually went out my way to look for the things when I was playing, so now I'm kind of seeing more of like the different design aspects of it that I kind of just zipped past last time.
Fuck.
That didn't work quite how you wanted, did it?
Use the pinwheel to get across.
No, I was showing you the bottomless pits that you never got to saw. Or see, actually.
Well, I can't say that HFC ain't in depth.
Oh, flame. Flameity, flame, flame. See, I had a massive brain fart there. And that's the last Sunken Scroll.
Well, second to last, actually.
Yeah, the last one comes from the final boss.
But that's only a blueprint, really. It doesn't give you any of that nice lore
No.
that the others give you.
That's L-O-R-E, by the way. I think we should stress.
Just in case.
Fuck me.
Damn, you got mulched. Yeah, the placement of some of these enemies, they don't screw around at this point.
Well, I suppose when we're near the end, you gotta amp it up a lot, haven't you?
Stand back and let her rip.
Okay, I thought I wasted my chance there. Oh god, I'm so fidgety when it comes to aiming. I have to ask though, have either of you actually like stuck with the motion controls?
I tried for a little while to stick with the motion controls, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. I was sort of thinking, okay, maybe this is a bit like arcade sticks, where it takes some getting used to, but then after a while, it would be like the best thing ever, but I never actually got to that point. So in the end, I just gave up.
To be fair, I've heard more people say, oh, I just turned it off, then this was outright bad, so...
Well, the thing for me is that I've found myself constantly having to like reset the camera, like press the button to reset it, and it's just like, no, I'd rather just play with the stick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're definitely not experienced with it, you end up with like the Wii, with the gamepad like somewhere, doing like some kind of JoJo pose, trying to reset the camera. Nah, it wasn't for me, but I gave it as good of a shot as I could have possibly have done.
Careful, it is very easy to get pushed off here. Mostly when you're looking for the Sunken Scroll that you should have got earlier.
Yep. Just thinking maybe the Sunken Scroll is here. Nope, wait, nope, that's just death. Nope, that's more death. And then you realise it was way back behind where you were before.
It's one of these sections that if you make the jump at the wrong time, you might end up having to cling on to the side for dear life for quite a considerable amount of time. I thought you fell down then.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Oh yes.
I think you actually have to jump from down there and then like go up as quickly as you can. No.
I think you can do it either way, honestly. I mean, as long as you give yourself enough ink, you can probably hang on to vertical parts of it until it levels out.
It's cool, I think this is the end of the level anyway.
Yeah, after this point you get the Zapfish.
Cool. Get up there. I will not be denied.
Squid like you've never squidded before.
I squadded. Shit, why ain't a group of squids called a squad? Damn, I'm heated. I'll go over this way. I was doing it the hard way.
Oh no, you got it, just stay on there.
I wanted it all. I got greedy. Oh, okay.
We've reached that fish nirvana.
My thoughts were on the dwindling battery life. I didn't want an anti-hype moment. Fuck off! I didn't want an anti-hype moment during the final boss. No,
that would just be the most anticlimactic way to get to a boss and then just have the battery die.
A life festival. It'll never take off.
It seemed like one of the more philosophical type things, really.
So now we get to see the final boss. The moment, no doubt, many of you who are familiar with Splatoon have been waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a fucking fun final boss.
It may take me a little bit, because it is honestly kind of tricky, so I ask for your patience, please. I'm not talking about in a haha, you missed a switch kind of way, what a fool. It can be actually kind of tricky.
It's kind of in the same way that Stage 1 is a short stage, where the boss battle in itself is kind of like Stage 1. In terms of length, it's an endurance. Here we go.
Indeed, let us finish this.
Enter the Octobot King. Stage left.
Oh, this is kind of creepy. Oh, wow, you can see the city in the background. I never noticed that.
I'm not entirely sure what the pillow is adding to this whole ordeal here.
You gotta make sure the kettle's comfortable.
I'm wondering what like the normal squid civilization over in the city kind of looks like. Do they run similar to us, or...?
Really? A trap? I never would have thought.
Wild Wishcash appeared.
Just gonna say, yeah.
Oh, the playthrough's gotta be banned now. You know what I thought when I first got it? I thought the Great Zapfish was going to turn out to be a boss.
Like, he gets turned evil or something like that by some weird experimentation or something.
Because, I mean, it has an impressive character model, so...
And it turns out you were on the wrong quest the whole time, and all these little Zapfish you caught suddenly attacking you in swarms.
But no, it has to be used to power this magnificent behemoth.
Yeah, we have a sweet rave party instead.
He's a fucking DJ. I love it.
With the Xbox logo on his chest for some reason.
Ha! Oh, I love this boss. DJ Octavio, I believe. He uses basically every kind of attack in the game, and the main goal is just to send his fists back at him.
Mm-hmm.
My fist to your face style! How do you like it?
I inked the most turf, making me the victor. Sorry, I wasn't expecting such an accurate Wimp Low impression. It's kind of throwing me off.
I've been working on that one.
Thank you. Clearly you brought your A game to this. Oh, the music's great, the gameplay is great.
Oh, but the music gets even better, if you can possibly believe it.
That it does.
Like, if you thought that this was good, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, it's a dead man's volley kind of deal. Oh, God. I should have kept an eye on my ink levels.
It's like, a lot of the phases of this boss are pretty much the same kind of idea of like firing bits back at him, but you get more and more things kind of adding onto it, and it's a great way to kind of build up tension, to kind of bring you into it gradually, I think.
The idea is that it gives you the basic theme of what you have to do to damage him, and then you progressively add more and more distractions in the way.
Yeah, distractions, that's a good word.
Some of them later on do get a little bit annoying, but eh.
Yeah, I would say only in the final phase.
You have to be careful here, because the Sunken Scroll is actually somewhere through the level, which I believe is actually right around here, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think so, yes. You actually get the scroll partway through the level.
Okay, so it's not like a you beat the boss, you get a thing.
No, you have to find it halfway through.
Okay.
Use a second propel lift to get it.
Okay. That's a killer whale right there.
Yeah, he really does not mess around.
Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good firing the big bang.
I just like that the final boss, this giant DJ, and your strategy is punch him in the face.
Well, I suppose that's one way to evolve the killer whale. Just take the platform and just drive past him. It's like, later, bitch.
I got this shit, no problem.
Can't exactly remember what point the music actually starts kicking in, but I think it's somewhere in like the third part, or like the third lot of platforms.
Well, there's a transition with dialogue, isn't there, and then it goes into it, as far as I remember.
It's all like a proper cutscene and everything.
Oh wow, I probably shouldn't have come this close.
Get up close and personal. Show him who's boss.
That's alright, I pushed him back now.
There you go. See, you asserted your dominance. I've watched enough Dog Whisperer to know where this goes.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me! Booyah, baby. Sorry, just bump into the beat.
I mean, if you completely ignored all the DJ stuff, you could probably mistake him for some kind of celery salesman. Check out these sweet veg I got.
Thankfully, you don't have to shoot this thing dead on, because that would make the final stages almost impossible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that thing speeds up right near the end.
I just noticed, did he fire out his fist to reflect the thing back at me?
Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't quite catch that, honestly.
I have two very small problems, nitpicks or criticisms rather, with this boss fight. One, I think it goes on one phase more than it should. But then again, I'm kind of complaining about too much of a good thing here. And number two, the American version has like really corny dialogue for this guy, and I don't know why they changed it.
Nintendo do that a lot with random stuff though, like just change things that it makes no sense for them to change.
Like he says stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna remix your face."
Yeah, it's like they're almost scared to sort of like try and have fun with it. They want to do what's safe, and I say screw that.
Which is weird because usually the European branch is the one that cuts loose and has fun.
Nah, you have fun on Nintendo's terms. That's kind of their deal, really.
Damn flame, all these flavours, and you choose to be sorry.
Let me know when I can get like Postman Pat versus Fireman Sam for the EU Splatfest, and then I'll stop complaining.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, it's relevant, it's topical. It's not quite Transformers, but you know.
I want Nightmare versus Crystal Maze. I wouldn't be able to choose, honestly. Although I'm lying, I'd go for Nightmare.
Bear in mind the young kids who may not know what that would be on about.
I don't give a fuck what they think.
Today might say watch challenge and find out what you're missing out on, for God's sake.
Yep.
Years later, just like seeing a rerun and thinking, no, this is what all them old people on Splatoon were on about.
This is where it starts to get hard, because it keeps firing in different directions now.
They'll throw it in curves. You know, he's getting his line all messy on.
Oh, I think this is where the switch comes in?
Who do you think you are?
I think the Switch could have come in like a phase early or something, just so... Because I remember on my first run this, I kind of got to that last point and thought, okay, this is going on a bit. Whereas if it had moved it like one earlier, it would have kind of got you in that mindset of, okay, this is getting real now.
It's, like, again, it's complaining about too much of a good thing. It's still a great boss.
Yeah.
It's just, it gets samey after a while. You just think, alright, I'm not really doing anything different at this point.
Yeah, you just gotta chuck yourself into a pit to feel alive again.
Just remind yourself that you're mortal.
Yeah, I don't need constant reminders of that.
Well, if our splatter days are anything to go by when we're on opposing teams.
Yeah, true.
Becomes a bit of a bloodbath between me and Flame from time to time, trying to outdo each other.
Come on, fire them fists at me.
No, I have the bullet bills.
Although part of me makes me think of like one of the Transformers cartoons where literally an attack is literally just called Omega Fist of Steel. It's just literally a punch.
Nice.
I just think of that for some reason. It's like, hey, check out my special attack. It's a punch.
Does Inkzuka even do anything against Dr. Octavio? Sorry.
I do believe it does, actually. I think it actually propels the fists a lot quicker. Like, it only takes a shot or two, if that.
I suppose you got to make sure you lined up a little bit better, though, just because you got, like, it shoots out one thing as opposed to, like, a constant spurt.
Boom. Come on, give me that sweet, sweet music change. You know you want to.
You can tell the rave lights have gotten a bit more intense now, so you can tell he's getting there. He's thinking about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, you're safe. Don't worry. You got this.
This is a bit of a narrow platform.
Sorry, we don't need much room to plaster this guy all over the place.
But who's going to tidy out all this Sunny D after the fact?
Not me, that's for damn sure.
The world's highest paid janitor. Or Mario with Flood, because, you know, Nintendo.
I'm so glad they didn't turn this into a Mario game.
Yeah, it's... With their kind of design philosophies, it must have been a lot of convincing not to.
Now the thing is, because they did this, we have a new IP, we have some really nicely designed characters that they can use elsewhere, if they so desire to. And they succeeded in creating a new IP which is fun, it's quirky, and it's not pandering to anything or anyone. They're just kind of trying something new, and honestly, it worked really well.
The thing I was kind of worried about, like, when it was kind of being built up and that, was, like, although it looked exactly like a brand new IP, they're not going to touch this. So I had this feeling at the back of my head they might, like, pull a Bayonetta 2 and just, like, have Mario outfits or something like that. And I'm so glad they didn't go that route.
Oh, here we go. Yes!
Here it comes. He's shaking his celery something fierce. It can only mean one thing. The power of dance has freed me!
I cannot resist the funky beats.
No rope can restrain funk of this magnitude.
I like I've like got a special waiting. It looks like I've got a super form, and that's amazing. Burning Inkling. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Charge! Final countdown.
So yeah, this is the remix of the final boss theme. It's the Squid Sisters, or Squid Cousins, I should say, giving it large.
It's a really good piece of music, especially for this kind of final boss context.
It is absolutely phenomenal, and probably my favourite track, honestly.
It just complements what's going on around you so well.
Big old rave party, and everyone's invited.
Because a lot of final bosses tend to go for the kind of epic orchestration and that, but this it's just the funky upbeat pop that just fits everything that's going on.
That is final boss music I can get behind, honestly.
Nice change of pace, really.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the orchestral stuff, but I just like stuff that just makes you rock out, honestly.
I just like stuff, alright? I don't need to explain it.
Variety is the spice of life and all that.
He distracted me with the killer whale, didn't have time to see the hands come in.
Although I would like to see an orchestral version of this, just to see what it sounds like. Morbid curiosity and all that.
I don't know. That sounds fun, I can't have that. Not this time!
I thought I'm the one who's meant to suck fun away. God damn it.
We're getting to the end now, guys.
A few more well-placed hit and some beach volleyball and we're done, pretty much. It's pretty intense at this point, though, honestly, so...
Send your hands to me.
Channel that energy!
It's a pretty good boss, you gotta hand it to him.
You're an asshole!
Had to get one in.
Well, you didn't, but you did anyway.
This is what has actually happened. We set the standards so flames can break them.
Oh, this is the section that gets kind of annoying, where you got these little bits off to the side that, like, you just got to duck in and out as and when the killer whale thing kind of goes off.
Yeah, unfortunately you can't just sort of hang back at the more ideal platform either. You have to get onto this bit in order to trigger the volleyball section.
You may as well just stay here for the most part. Oh wait, no. That's me told within seconds. I think that's a new record.
Let's go with this strategy. It seems to be so thought out. We're getting quite close to the end of the track now.
Okay, this is the hard bit.
This is just like him going everything.
Because he's still throwing out the killer whale at you on top of all this nonsense. And I believe he actually curves this thing, like, really quickly, too.
Boom!
And that's all she wrote.
Wow, that took me so long the first time I played.
It's one of them patterns that you kind of got to pick up what you're meant to do, and then you're able to integrate it into your play with, like, paying attention to the other stuff around you.
Like, no! My celery market! You'll pay for this!
He was just a misunderstood victim, really, but I'm going to destroy him anyway.
Matter of principle, really, honestly.
Wow. That was a supernova of ink.
that was quite extravagant for what was going on here. Alright, I believe I have to give that woohoo now, so brace yourselves, gents. Woohoo!
I feel heavy metal.
Yeah!
The ending couldn't have come any other way besides a fucking one of these.
Mash the bus.
Nobody here this late except for us and everybody else.
And just in case you weren't aware, yes, Agents 1 and 2 were Callie and Marie.
Really?
Yeah? Shut up, Flame.
They saw through our clever disguise, how could they?
Well, I think that's it from us, so we hope you've enjoyed Splatoon's single-player campaign. I really enjoyed it, and, you know, I would really like some DLC, because, you know, it kind of satiated me, but I could always do with some more, like, fun, challenging, you know, solo adventures, but, whatever, as long as the multiplayer keeps getting filled out, I'm good to go, so thank you so much to Volkamar for joining me.
No problem, thank you very much for having me.
And to you as well, Flame, thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're just going to let you watch the credits. Bye-bye, and see you next time for another HFC playthrough.